Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, with another episode of Test Pack Please Ignore. So on the end of my last episode, I had been working on several GregTech machines, and we're back with the Thorncraft today, so let me grab the stuff out of my chest that I'm going to need for all of this. So, don't want my iron-capped grotty wand. Is there anything else I need? I'm trying to think. I've got wand, scribing tools, thermometer, ink sac, paper. Don't really think I need much else right now. So, last episode I did some magic. I basically tried to find the arcane bore research, and I was kind of going down the artificing route thinking it was possibly like somewhere around here or up here, but it turns out I was looking totally the wrong place. And if I want to find the arcane bore, what I need is to actually focus on these wand foci research. So I think it's like the excavation one that I need to what's research? Oh yeah, so I've got the, there you go, there's a research note. So I think it's the excavation one that I need to research. So we should do this and hopefully I can find the arcane bore one. So what have we got then? We've got Precantatio and Peditio. I think they're linked by vacuous, aren't they? Yeah, so to stick a vacuous in between the two of these. So a vacuous is, so stick another vacuous there and then put an air between the two of them, like so. So they're linked. And then let me put another vacuous in there and another air, I suppose. There we go. And then I just need to get to Terra somehow. Now, how do I get to Terra? What else is Precantatio? Potentia doesn't really help there. I'm trying to think what links together something like air and air or Peditio. Trying to find something here. Don't think Alianis works. Herber? No. Victus. What's Victus again? No, Victus doesn't help. I'm sure I'll find something that links these two together. Eventually. What's Bamesis? No, that looks a bit faffy and complicated. This is what I always struggle with, is actually trying to find links between all of them. So, Mortis could work actually. What? Let me just double check. So yeah, so if I go to Peditio from vacuous to, oh no, I want vacuous to, was it Mortis? Where's that gone? Mortis to Victus, and then Victus to life. There we go, marvellous. That kind of made sense there. So we're going to eat that. And then we'll open up the Thormonomicon again. Thormonomicon. So one focus warding. Has this unlocked the arcane bore? Ah, it has. Excellent. So there we go. So it turned out all along that I needed to make the one focus excavation. So how do I make that? It's an emerald. So this focus turns your wand into a tool capable of moving vast amounts of earth and stone with little effort. Simply point it at what you want to excavate and the magic does the rest. Tougher materials take longer to mine, and anything other than earth, stone or similar materials will take much longer to mine. That's pretty cool. I'm also tempted to do the wand of the equal trade one, just because I like the idea of being able to turn certain things into other things just quite easily. So, so I've got Precantatio to Terra again. I know how I'm going to do that. So we'll go to Victus. Victus will go to Mortis. Mortis will go to Peditio. Peditio will go to Vacuous. And Vacuous will go to Precantatio. Once I've done this. There we go. So I then need to somehow link Permutatio. I can do that quite easily. So we need to go to Potentia. No, that's wrong. What am I doing? So I got Motus. Just trying to think of the best way to do this. So okay, so I'm going to do Vacuous to, what's the one I'm looking for? Vacuous to air. What the hell else was that? Humanus is, oh, Humanus is air and water. So put a Humanus there. Another air. What has he got? Permutatio. And then just a Humanus, there we go. That'll do. And let me just eat you. There we go. And then, got portable hole as well. That's pretty cool. So, can make a portable, never be without an exit again. That's pretty cool. So, how do I make a wand of equal trade? That's literally just a case of putting it in the arcane workbench, which is quite easy. So, you can use this focus to trade dozens of blocks in the world with the sum you are carrying. You must first choose the block you wish to change other blocks into by sneaking and right-clicking on the desired block. When you then left-click on another block, it will turn it into the target block. Right-clicking will transform a whole swathe of blocks. That's pretty cool. So you must be carrying enough target blocks and the transform block. Ah, that's pretty cool. So I can make one of them really easy later on. It's just a case of what's the word I'm looking for? Making it. Let me try it out quick. So what do I need? I need quicksilver, nether quartz, and a couple of entropy and auto shards. So grab a couple of them. Got quicksilver, and then I just need some quartz. How much do I need? How much quartz do I need? 4. So I can do that real quick. Q. Oh no, that's W. Q U A. 1 2 3 4. There we go. Marvelous. So I'll do this using my gold banded wand. So we want quicksilver, and then we'll drag the rest of these like so, and then we get a wand of equal trade. Wand focus of equal trade. Now, how do I put that on my wand? Actually, wand foci. So I can buy it. Simple. Simply press F while holding the wand, and any foci you're carrying will show up in the radial menu. So let me find my gold banded silver wand, and then F. Oh yeah, cool. So I got the wand of equal trade now. So that go on. Ah yeah, as you can see, it's now on top. So how the hell did I use this thing again? So first, choose the block you wish to change other blocks into by sneaking and right-clicking on the desired block. When you left-click on another block, it will turn into the target block. Okay. You must be carrying enough target. Ugh, my brain is totally melting here. So let me read that again. So first you must choose the block you wish to change other blocks into by sneaking and right-clicking on the desired block. Okay, so I need, for example, let's grab a stack of cobblestone, I suppose. I'll put what I'm just trying this out here. So put a cobblestone down there, and then I think snuck and right-click that like so, and then where's my Thormonomicon gone? So I'll put that back in there, and then when you then left-click on another block, it will turn into that target block. So, oh wow, that is really cool. Wow, I'm quite impressed by that. So I've just essentially can create blocks out of nothing now, which is quite nice. So let me get some redwood. Redwood, yeah, that's what I want. I'm just going to put you down. I don't know if this works. I don't know. Whoops, it is. I don't know if this works with everything, but that is quite cool. So let me just. Was it F? I don't know. That must be because I've just got the wand of equal trade on there now, and it's how much did it use up any V? It used up a little bit of Auto and Pedicio V. Fair enough. So not a lot at all. I'm guessing more complicated things might use up more V. So where were we? So we're back to artificing, because the main aim of today is to make ourselves the Arcane Boar Mining Evolve. So we're going to grab the research note. There we go. So we'll put this in here. We're going to then start researching it. So I don't have any instrumentum, but how do I link it? So we've got instrumentum links to whatever that one is, which is Perfidio, and they're both linked by Humanus. So what I can do is just drop a Humanus in between them. Is that going to work? I don't know what I've done here. So what's Humanus? I think I've really balls this up. Oh, got it back. Thank God for that. What's Humanus again? That is Bestia and Cognito. We're just going to create another one of them so I can drop it down there. And then I'll just drop a Bestia in between the two of them. Marvellous. Perfidio. My brain's just totally massive brain fart there. So I can link what's the word I'm looking for? I can link Perfidio by making another Humanus. I'll make one more of you, put you down there, which then goes to Bestia, and Bestia then goes to between the two of these, and then I just need like a Victus to combine those two, and then I've just got to link up the Cogs one, wherever that one is. That links quite a few of them together, which is slightly annoying. So Mechanica links. So what we need is what's the word I'm looking for? Mechanica. Where's it gone? So I can put Mechanica down there, for example, and then I just need to simply link up Mechanica between the two. So do I have a Motus spare is the next best question. Motus? No, I don't, which is air and water, so not difficult. Clear these two, sorry. There we go. Air and water. Let's make a few Motuses. So I can put a Motus down there, maybe? Is that right? Motus. And then another Motus, and then Motus can be either linked by air or water. So there we go. So that's all done. So the Arcane Boar research is completed. Fantastic. That's the main aim of the episode, well, the main aim so far. So we then need to do an Arcane Infusion. So what do we need to make? So we need to make the Arcane Boar itself, the Arcane Boar base, and that's it apparently. So you've discovered a device capable of extending the range and power of the excavation focus. Of even greater use is the fact that your machine can do so without your constant supervision. You merely need to place it on a specially constructed base, point it in the right direction with a wand, and apply a redstone signal. The Arcane Boar requires two things to function. The first is an excavation focus placed in its leftmost inventory slot. Okay, so I'm going to have to make another one of them, and any enchantment, or I'll make one of them in the first place, and any enchantments applied to the focus will also alter the function of the boar. Fair enough. And then secondly, we need to place any kind of pickaxe in the rightmost slot. The material of the pickaxe will have little effect on the operation of the boar, but the greater its durability, the longer it will last. Okay, that's fair enough. So placing a jar of Potassium Essentia near the boar within 8 blocks will greatly speed up the rate in which it mines, but will consume 1 point of Potassium every 16 blocks mined. So an Arcane Boar can only be placed above or below an Arcane Boar base. So it looks like we're making the Arcane Boar first. So what do we need for this? Let's start gathering the required materials to make that. So first of all, I need a piston. Do I have a piston? I should do. Piston, marvellous. So item number 1, which is obviously the central item on my Arcane Boar. I'm surprised this doesn't have a higher instability rating. Oh yeah, we've also then got to do all of the Essentia as well. So I was thinking like this episode was going really quick so far, and then I actually looked up the fact that I've got to gather all of these materials and then get all the Essentia together, which is probably going to take me up until the end of the episode, which is quite nice. So then we need some greatwood planks. So I just need to put greatwood logs in a workbench. So do you have any greatwood here? No, I do not. I'm fairly sure I've got some over here though. Greatwood, there we go. So I can make some greatwood logs. I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm really concerned about how much I'm sprinting around, as I've been playing like a lot of Crash Landing and stuff lately, and you have to be really obviously be really careful about how much you sprint and things like that, because it's all down to do with your food. So I'm trying to be careful, and then I'm like, oh yeah, wait, I'm on just ordinary kind of modded Minecraft, no hunger overhaul or anything like that. So then I need some shards. So I need, what was it, an earth shard and an air shard, I think. Let me double check that. Earth shard, air shard. Need a diamond shovel and a diamond pickaxe and 2 gold ingots. So 2 gold ingots, and then I need a. Let's go for diamond. Oh, always helps if I can spell diamond. Oh, I can't type today apparently. Diamond. There we go. Diamond shovel. Boom, that's 1, and a diamond pickaxe. There we go, that's 2. So we'll put all of the things here. I'm going to try out my... do I try out my Essentia mirrors today? I'll give it a go, because basically that one there is linked to this one over here, I believe. There you go. As you can see, it's like essentially a hole in space that goes between the two of them. So I think it's got a 10-block radius. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So quite a big area. So in theory, providing I've got all the Essentia I need over here, it should get sucked through the magic mirror and come out right there next to my what's it called? My brain's totally gone. Arcane infusion enchanter, whatever it's called. I don't know. What am I looking for? So we need to start gathering aspects. So what do I need first? I need Mechanica. So let me see what makes up Mechanica. So aspects of magic. So we're going to have a quick flick through here. When we can find it, it's Machina. So what is that? Oh, redstone. That's fairly straightforward then. So redstone. There we go. So it's got 1. So we need at least 32. So let's double it up. So we get 64. That's going to make a hell of a lot of what's it called? Potential though. So we'll just make well, I'm just trying to think here. Do I already have a potential one in place? I've got lots of I've already got a potential one there. Can I make that into a void one, I suppose, so I don't get too much? So let me just have a quick look at what void jars were again. So alchemy, I think I want. There we go. And I want void jar. So it is an obsidian, warded jar, and ender pearls. I can do that real quick. So obsidian. I should have loads of this from my quarry. And then ender pearls, we'll grab half stack. As you see, I've got tons of them as well, which is very nice indeed, thanks to my ender pearl farm. So we want obsidian, ender pearl, void jar. Oh no, what am I doing? I need to do this in a arcane workbench, don't I? Silly boy. Obsidian, ender pearl. Okay, so I think because it is a ordinary jar, so because it's already got potential in it, I can't apparently turn it into a. Let me have a quick look. How can I empty this out? I suppose, and to turn it into an ordinary water jar. Let me have a quick look. So this allows you to always have some. This is kind of annoying because I kind of want to turn that into a. Do I have any more potential, or is that literally it? Can I, like, pour it into somewhere? Nope, that's just going to place it down. Ah, this is annoying. Auto one there. Oh, I'll wing it. I'll wing it. Be fine. There we go. I'll start melting that down and put the rest of the redstone back. So, yeah, I'm just faffing about here basically right now. So let me dump obsidian and ender pearls there. So what else am I looking for? So artifice, arcane board. We need motus. Do I already have motus? We'll double check. We're looking for motus. I don't think I have motus, so I need to look up what's got motus in it. So Thaumonomicon, basic information, nodes. Looking for motus. Oh no, I need to actually find motus itself. Okay, motus. So trapdoors. Let's go with trapdoors, I think. So let me find. Do I have a trapdoor in my system? There we go. Motus. It's got one. So trapdoor. There we go. So I need at least 32 of these, I believe. Is that right? Hang on. That's not right. I need to go back to artifice. Motus. I only need 16 of them. Fair enough. So I make sure I've got a couple of extras. So I've got a jar. Actually, let me grab. Where the hell my trapdoors go? Trapdoors. There we go. Just make sure I've got a bit extra, so I can start melting them down as well. So I need my potentia and my. Let me grab my potential on you. I need my other warded jars as well, my spare ones. Where have you gone? There you are, warded jars, delicious. Let me start moving some stuff off my hotbar just so I've got a bit more space. So that's potential, like so. And then we also need to do the, what's it called? Okay, so apparently only 32 can go in each, what's it called? Alembic at the same time. So we're looking for a little bit more machina. So we're going to grab some machina. That's not right. Oh crap, what have I done? Machina 32. Oh, I just made some more. Whoops-a-daisy. So I'm going to have to destroy one warded jar because I did not mean to do that. I'm going to make some more as well. So do I have any slabs? No, I do not. How much glass have I got at the moment? Glass 50. So that's not too bad. So let me just make, there we go. Make a stack of them. Oh yeah, we also need some half slabs. So let me grab slabs. There we go. So I can make some more warded jars. And then what we need to do is put you down there. There we go. That can only make 2 so far, obviously. Put that down. There we go. So let me just make a ton of warded. Apparently I only made 2. Okay, so because apparently that decided to not do that. So that was interesting. That should be enough for now. So let me just drop all them back. Where were we? So there's my. Is that my Machina one? Yeah, it's Machina and Essentia, which is now full. So I do need a second essential. I do need a second potential one. Where's that gone now? It's decided to go walkies, annoyingly. Essentia. There we go. I think that's all full now. So let me grab you and you, put one down there. We'll also put the Machina there. So now we need to start melting down trapdoors. In you go. Might need to make some more aluminium before we're through here. Let me just move stuff off here. Food, don't really need it right now. So we also need, potentia, excellent. We needed to use potentia anyway. We need perfidio and vacuous. So I think we can do that. So basic information. So we need perfidio, Where the hell are you? Perfidio. Pickaxes. Okay, fair enough. That's not too bad. Perfidio. And we need vacuous. So that comes from buckets. Cool. Buckets and chests. Stuff like that. So, do I have any pickaxes already in place? Pickaxe. I've got one that has 3... what's the word I'm looking for? 3 perfidium, so that's just an iron pickaxe. So let me have a quick look here. So, pickaxe. How much does a diamond one have? I don't know because I haven't scanned it yet. So let me just chuck you on the floor and see how much you make. It's got 1, so that's actually less useless than an iron one. What about a... So let me go back to pickaxe. What about not an iron one, I want a stone one. How much does that have? Let me just chuck you on the floor. You have 1, so it looks like iron's probably the best there. So we'll just make a few iron pickaxes. How much do they have again? 3. So we just double check what I need altogether. My hand's going numb while I'm recording. So I needed 32, so that I need at least 10 iron pickaxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That'll do. So what was I making over here? So I've got more Pedicio and I've got Motus. So do I already have a Motus wadded jar? Double check all of you. I don't think I do have a Motus one, do I? So I can make a Motus one. There we go. Oh, it's also making some Arbor as well. I'm fairly sure I've got Arbor. I've just made all these pickaxes and then my inventory is like totally clogged up. So I'm just going to dump some stuff in here quick. There we go. That should clear it out a wee bit. What I'm going to do is with this Metallum one, I'm really tempted just to make a... drop it in and make a warded... what's it called? A void one for it. So Ender Pearl, because apparently Metallum comes with a lot of things. So Ender Pearl, Obsidian... Wadded jar, there we go. So I can make you for Metallum wherever you've gone, or Potentia. Is that going to be... that's Metallum. So I think I'm going to need some Potentia. Oh, let me grab the Potentia one. Hang on, there we go. So I'm going to need the Potentia one there. In future I might make a warded one for... turn that into a void one, sorry. That's what I'm looking for. Let me just drop that Metallum in there. That should melt down in theory. I need an Arbor one. Do I have an Arbor one? I'm sure I do. I kind of remember seeing it. There's an Arbor one. That'll do. I might need a second one though. It looks like I'm filling it up quite quickly. Yes, I am. So let me grab some more Arbor. Wherever you've gone. There we go. I really should have made these all like warded one. My brain's gone. Motus, that's what I want back. I really should have made a lot of these into void ones in the first place. I think if I have to fill up any more of these in future, I will almost certainly... So put Arbor back, Potentia. So do I have Metallum in here? Is it melted down? Nope, it's not melting down. That's really annoying. So where the hell did Metallum come from? It came from there, but I'll just make a void one as well and probably put it with the Aurum one here. So, void jar. So let me start melting down all of these pickaxes. This could take a wee while. I think that's almost done then after I've done that. I've done... Let me have a quick look. I've done Machina, I've done Motus, I've done Perfidia with the pickaxes, I've got Potentia, and then I just need to do... I need to do Vacuous as well. Fair enough. So let me just have a quick check what buckets have. Bucket. That has... Vacuous and more Metallum, annoyingly. Then I also... What about chest? Apparently I don't have any chests, so... Let me try in here. So let's have a quick look. So chest has 4 vacuous. That's probably going to be the best. And how much did I need altogether? I needed 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll do. How much Arbor is that going to take up? Hopefully not too much. Fingers crossed. So let me just keep dropping pickaxes in here. This could take a wee while. So where's my void jar? So I want to start voiding off Metallum. So make sure that we're putting pickaxes in here constantly. This is the annoying thing. Wish there was a better way of using that, whatever it's called. What was it? I can't remember. Let me have a quick check. So, aspects of magic. Where's like the pickaxe one? Was there anything better? No, literally just pickaxes, which is kind of really frustrating, but hey ho. I'm sure there's probably something better which has like far more of the particular aspect I'm looking for, but what do I know? So just going to keep dropping in iron pickaxes here. Creating more metallum. At least the chests have arbor instead of more metallum. Although I suppose I already have a metallum. What's it called? I already have a metallum. Let me go back to the bucket. How much did that have? That had 1. Okay, so these do stack, I think, don't they? Let me just. So that makes 16. That makes 32, and I suppose I can already void off the metallum with them as opposed to the chests, which I'm not entirely sure about the arbor with. So we're almost finished dropping in these pickaxes. Almost there, almost there. There we go. Where's the hell's the diamond one gone? I think I may have accidentally dropped in the diamond one, which is maybe a bit silly of me. At least I can void off you. There we go. My hand is going weirdly numb, and it's really frustrating. There we go. Oh, there's got some more coming from that, so Perfidio, that's what I'm looking for. Give me delicious Perfidio. And void off the metallum, as apparently I've got a crap ton of that. And then we also need to drop in the buckets. That makes 16 altogether. Do I need more? I think I need more than that, don't I? Let me grab some more buckets. Dear Liza. Just so I've got plenty. Let's go obviously create more metallum and lots of vacuous. So that's just melting down. So we've got all the Perfidio that we need. So let me just drop you down there. I also need a diamond pickaxe now because apparently I accidentally dropped it in. So diamond pickaxe, or did I? I don't know. But or I put it back in the system. Either or. But it's in there now. So it's back in my inventory. Drop off those chests as well and that spare bucket. So I've almost finished getting all these together. And I'm out of the particular, what's it called? I'm out of alimentum. So let me make some more of that. Got to double check. So I need coal, ignis, peditia, and potentia. What's the best way to get peditia? Let me have a quick check. Peditio. Give me peditia. Where are you? There you go. What's it in? Gunpowder, sulfur. I'm just trying to find something that won't melt down too much. Or there's just shards, I suppose, or peditio. It'll create some, what's it called? Got the entropy shard or ethereal essence. That's what I'm looking for. Do I have any peditio ethereal essence? There we go, that's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to grab some of that, and then we also need coal. There we go. How much did I need? How much did I need again? Let me double check this. Alchemy, alimentum. I need 3 peditio, so we'll make 3 alimentum by. That's got 2. That should be loads. Let me just drop all of this in. So there we go. And then we'll just start dropping coal in until we get alimentum out. There we go. So we've used up all the peditio. Marvellous. Look at that. It's beautiful. Oops, daisy. Did not mean to put that in there. That's going to boil out quite a bit. Put some coal away in there. And then we've got the alimentum. Fantastic. You can go in there. What have we got here then? We've got metallum, which can go in there. And then we need vacuous. Do I have a vacuous one? Let me double check. Peditio. I'm sure I have a vacuous one. I'm sure I've used it before with another infusion enchantment. Maybe not. I thought I did, but maybe I don't. Maybe I used it all up or something like that. Yep, apparently I've used it all up, so it looks like I need to get a vacuous one as well. Fantastic. So, put vacuous in there, metallum in there. Keep dropping buckets in, which apparently is taking a while. And then we can start, while that's melting down, I'm just going to start setting up the infusion enchantment. So I think we need we need a piston in the middle, and then we open up to artifice. There we go. So we need greatwood planks go right at the top. The greatwood planks go there. What do we need at the bottom? Right at the bottom I need the diamond pickaxe. So diamond pickaxe goes there. And then what I need is... Oh, it's a daisy. So then I need an earth shard and I need an earth shard and another greatwood plank go next. So greatwood plank goes there, earth shard goes there, I believe. Then what do we need? So then we need an air shard and a gold ingot. Air shard, gold ingot. So gold ingot goes there, air shard goes there, and then finally in the last two positions we need a diamond shovel and a gold ingot. So we'll have gold ingot there and a diamond shovel. Marvellous. So that's all in place, ready to go. We just need to finish off with the... oh, we just realised I've got some good old-fashioned taint there, so let me just kind of... Ouch. Clear that away. Oh, we've got loads of crap in there. That's not good. So what else are we looking for? So I need to finish off avoiding all these things out. So I've got vacuous, I've got you. Why isn't that melting down? That's just taking forever, apparently. So vacuous, metallum. I think it's because the metallum basically filling it up and I just got to keep emptying it out, which is slightly annoying. So we're just going to keep doing this while it fills up the metallum. Very frustrating. Wow, I've just realised this episode has turned into like half an hour. Very, very, very crazy. Oh god, I did not mean to put that in there. That was a bit stupid of me. Metallum, lots of vacuous. How's this doing? We've got 8 buckets to go, God's sake. It's going to take a wee while. And it's all just like chocker full of... what's the word I'm looking for? I really should like add more Arcane alembics just so it doesn't kind of like fill up so quickly. How do I make more of them again? Have a quick look. So alchemy, Arcane. How do I make Arcane alembics again? Let me find out. Oh, I have to make these V filters, and oh, I can't bother with that. I just keep doing what I'm doing. I've only got 4 buckets to go. Then we just got to wait for all the essentials to come out. Basically, essentially to come out. Essentially. Let me grab an apple. Just chow down real quick. Here we go. Make sure we fill up on the vacuous. It's basically just metallum to come out now, I think. I think we've basically got most of the vacuous out already. Wow, my hand has gone weirdly numb. I have no idea why. There we go. So we've actually pretty much emptied that out now. We're just waiting for metallum to come out. We got any more vacuous to come? Or is it simply just... how much we got there? We got 28. That should be loads. So let me place you down there. Let me just double check I've got everything. So need to go back to artificing. We need to go to the arcane bore. So we need 32, 16, 32, 16, 16. So we need 32 machina, which we've got. We need 32 perfidio, which we've got, and then we just need 16 of motus, potentia, and vacuous. So vacuous is 28, motus is 30, and what was the last one? Potentia. Potentia, we've got loads of the damn stuff, so that's fine. Grab all of that. I'm just going to fill in that little gap there, because it's going to bug me otherwise with you. So... there we go, fill that in. So that all looks good. And then we just need to double check the layout of my infusion crafting. So greatwood, earth. So we've got greatwood, earth, gold, gold, air, pickaxe, gold, pickaxe. What's the one? Shovel, gold pickaxe even, sorry. I think that's all in place. So we're going to give this a go, fingers crossed. As you can see all the Essentia being sucked out of that mirror. So this really does show off the Essentia mirror. So all my Essentias over there, it's getting sucked through the mirror. That is really cool. How are we doing? So we've got all the potentia in there, all the perfidios going in. Oh, that's beautiful. That is. I do like infusion crafting. It's probably one of my favourite things I've done in terms of Minecraft. It's so satisfying getting all the components together, and then seeing all the kind of bits and bobs all being sucked in, being infused into your little piston kind of thing. So we're just waiting for all the essentials to go in, then we're going to start seeing all of the, what's it called, all the blocks get sucked in as well. That's vacuous, and then finally we've got the motors going inside. And then we've got all the bits going in. So weirdly it started there, and I have no idea why. I don't know why it started at that great wood plank, that's really weird. But it still seems to be working. I've got no instability so far, which is a good thing. I've got some flux over there, which I'll need to deal with in a second. Once I finish crafting this. Oh yeah, it's doing the earth shard there. Then boom, arcane bore, marvellous. So that's all crafted. Let me just sort out this flux up here. So just going to put some logs down like so, and dig them up with the hatchet as we stand on top of my boiling hot cauldron. Bit dumb of me, but hey ho. And then finally what we need to do is make the base, I believe. So a dispenser, iron ingot, and greatwood plank. So let's go make a dispenser real quick. So what I want dispenser. There we go, dispenser. Can I make you? Nope, because I need to make a bow apparently. Just don't have a vanilla bow in my system. At least one that's not damaged anyway. I need some iron as well, don't I? Iron. There we go. I think it was iron, wasn't it? Am I just going totally crazy? No, I didn't need iron. Fantastic. And then we just need those greatwood planks, which I decided to put away momentarily. So dispenser in the middle. Greatwood, 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 greatwood. Iron. Arcane bore base. Fantastic. So that is all ready to go. Now, this episode has run on quite a while, a whole 36 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end it there. And then in the next episode, we're going to try out the arcane bore. If you've got any suggestions of what you want me to do in terms of, like, I could make some of these weapons, like the pickaxe of the core, stuff like that. Like I said, just let me know what you want me to kind of like try out in terms of Thorncrafters. I feel as I'm getting fairly comfortable with it now. Oh no, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to go and try and find the lily pad of fertility. So next episode, I will try out the arcane bore and also try and make myself a lily pad of fertility. So that's going to be the end of the episode for now. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.